So the Nintendo Direct on August 8th dropped a whole lot of knowledge about new game modes in Smash Bros. Ultimate, and I am so excited. I want to kind of break it down and then kind of talk about what we can potentially do in the competitive community, as well as just the fact that it's going to be a lot of casual fun. So first off, we have Squad Strike, which is when you can select multiple different characters, both you and your opponent, and then when you lose a stock, you will then come in as your next character as opposed to the same character on a different stock. That's amazing. That is absolutely fantastic. You can finally kind of play like, oh, we're gonna play our best characters versus your best characters and not have to do it in a really annoying way where it's like a crew battle where it's like, okay, well, I took 2 stocks from you, so then you have to pick the same character, I'm gonna pick a different character, and then you're gonna have to SD twice, and then we can finally fight. It's like, no, it's gonna just be organic and amazing and streamlined, and I'm so excited. Honestly, this is going to be a really, really good side of it because there are a lot of character specialists, whereas they're only really good with 1 or 2 characters, but now you can finally be like, hey, use 5, and like you have to use all 5, and it's a 5-stock game, or I mean, obviously it has the potential to be a 3v3 or a 5v5 as they mentioned, so it could just be a 3v3, but either way that is going to be first off, so much fun. It's going to be amazing to be able to play, you know, potentially 9 different matchups in one game. That's amazing. Like, I'm so excited for things like that because it makes you have more fun. Also, you know, from a streamer perspective and a content creator perspective, I get to show off multiple different characters at once, and I get to like play, hopefully you can do this online where you can play with like viewers where you can play multiple different characters, so they can ask, hey, I want to play with this character, and this character, and you can just play them, and it's going to be so cool. It's going to be so much fun. The side events for that are going to be absolutely amazing, and it's going to, again, encourage you to be good with multiple characters, which kind of feeds into the second mode that I want to talk about. Smashdown is a brand new idea for a game mode, whereas you can play, you have the entire cast, and you play certain characters, and then you're not allowed to pick them again. You will really it's just like an Iron Man, pretty much. If you see me on my stream, you know, I do Iron Mans where I play all the characters in order. This is pretty much that, but in a 1v1 scenario where we both have to do it, or a 2v2 or 3v, you know, however many people there are, you can finally just have to play the entire cast, and you can kind of tally up wins. Again, this is super unviable for tournaments, which is very important, as opposed to the Squad Strike, which is actually pretty viable for tournaments. So this is pretty much just going to be like casual. It's going to be more like, oh, you can do it on a stream, you can do it for fun, you know, you can do it to try out all the characters instead of just playing your one character. Like, I'm definitely going to do this, hopefully with MVD, when the game comes out, so we can kind of just play every character, so we're not just only going to be playing like Pikachu and Snake, or, you know, like the few characters we each want to play, but we can finally play all the characters, see if anyone really meshes with us, because we're not going to try every character, you know, because we're assuming, oh, we're not going to like X character or Y character or Z character because, oh, they were this way in X in, you know, whatever game. But now you finally get the opportunity to try it, and then you're really encouraged to do it a lot. I mean, obviously, again, this is strictly a casual thing. You're not really going to be able to do anything at like a tournament with this, unless you have like a really, really long set between 2 players. Like, let's say, you know, you have the Iron Man competition between like Nairo and Void. You can do that here, so they can just steal characters from each other. It's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so, like, this is just awesome. I really like that they're encouraging people to play multiple characters, you know, between the Squad Strike and this. Like, I think that is absolutely amazing. I'm very much so looking forward to at least messing around with this casually. It's just gonna be dope. And honestly, the thing I am the most excited about in terms of the new game modes is the new stamina mode. Because stamina mode used to be just, you have X amount of health, and then when you lose it all, it's game. But now you can have stamina with stocks. So instead of having to kill people by killing them off the top, let's say, or killing them on a blast zone, you just have like, oh, you have 120%, and then when you get to 120, you die. And then you come back your next stock with all of your HP left. That's amazing! That is so cool! I'm such a huge fan of that. I love the fact that you can finally actually play like multiple lives of a stamina mode instead of just like your one thing and that's it. Also, if they have like the versus thing and you can put a flower on your head, that's going to be really good just in general for like unlocking characters if you really don't want to play and you just want to kind of put like fast mode on, put a flower on, 1 stamina HP, 1 stock, just go, 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 and you can kind of just really quickly get all the characters. I know what I did. I think it was, I don't remember if it was in Smash 4 or Brawl, but that's definitely what I did for one of them. So I'm really, really looking forward to the new stamina mode. Like, I definitely think there could be some side events for that because it's so cool, and it's still competitive because there's still like stocks and there's still multiple chances. It's not just like one and done, you're over. Like, you can play a 3-stock stamina match. Like, that's so cool. And the last thing I want to kind of mention is the chargeable final smashes. So first off, I do not think these are good for competition. The final smashes are not balanced for actual competition, but casually, that's amazing. That is going to be so much fun. You're going to be drunk and playing with your friends, or you're just going to be playing with a large group of friends, and suddenly everyone's going to be getting final smashes. You can finally play, you know, if you have better better friends or like semi-competitive friends. You can play with your casual friends because I'm assuming you get meter from getting hit as well, similar to Little Mac. So people will have that comeback mechanic of having your final smash and being able to use it. Again, I do not think it is good for competition, but it is such a cool concept. They finally have like a meter system that you see in traditional fighters like Marvel vs. Capcom or anime fighters or Street Fighter. Like every game has some type of meter, and Smash never did, but now we finally do. Again, just to reiterate, I do not think this is particularly good for tournaments. Maybe a side event for sure, but I do not think this is any type of balance. This should never be any type of main event, just kind of a fun side event because some Final Smashes are still pretty broken. Smash Ultimate, they're really pulling out all the stops. It is amazing. I like every single thing I see. I actually didn't see the spoilers that came out before the direct was up, but like every single thing I see is just amazing, and it's so well thought out, and the UI is amazing, and just December, please come faster. I can't wait. It's so good. This is, oh my god, it's so good.